Is it recording?
Yeah.
What's up,
Okay,
Channel 5 News Podcast? It's your
Hey,
news
Ryan.
anchor.
Hey Ryan, cut out Derek's voice. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little bit. So, we're gonna. Ha 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 ha! That's such a funny joke, Ryan. You really make me laugh.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Channel 5 News official podcast.
Do you want me to just do it?
All right.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Channel 5 News official podcast with your host Jordan Rightmare. I am joined by the same two original
Goons,
members.
as he says all the time. Fucking idiot.
I said goons last time. And I might say it back in the office every now and then whenever I'm trying to degrade them personally. But I'm not trying to do that because that's a rude thing to do on air and in person. So today I'm joined by the two standard, self-respecting, normal, average, everyday citizens. Derek, go ahead and say hi. Barry B. Benson.
What's going on, Channel 5 News crew, audience? Pleasure to be here, as always. Ready to bring the news and find out what's going on in the world.
To your face holes. And I am also joined by the president of Channel 5 News. Ugh. Excuse me, I got a mucus in the back of my throat.
You can't count on him to do anything these days.
Yeah, I don't even know why they keep me here. I don't even actually report the news anymore. You guys looking over at the cast list? It says that Nightmare is playing PokeMMO. I thought he was directing the Channel 5 News podcast.
Nightmare hasn't directed anything since he lost one of his eyes in the accident of Cleveland in 2017.
Yeah. It was a very scary day. I'm not even actually playing PokeMMO right now. That's just a lie. I was just trying to fool you.
You got us. You really got us.
I really thought I did. Anyway, say hi to the people, Ryan.
Hi to the people, Ryan. Like, what do you want me to do, buddy? What do you want me to do?
I think you did exactly what I wanted you to do.
I'm the puppet and you're the master.
Exactly. Think about it this way, Ryan. I'm the Illuminati and you're the Shakira.
Oh, yeah, that makes a lot more sense than what I was thinking.
Yeah, I was figuring you probably would understand that a little bit better.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's up, guys? It has been approximately 1 week since the last day we recorded with Mr. Alex Maj-E gameplay, and we're kind of just like riding off the high of having such a illustrious guest on our podcast.
I agree. I miss him. Should we just stop and just like ask him to be back on? He just got online. Let me send him a message.
Alex McGee gameplay episode 2. Nope, see you later. Nope, he's back.
Wrong general. Hey, at Alex McGee gameplay.
Hello.
We were just talking about you.
Sick.
Hashtag thick. Hashtag thickum. So I have something I wanted to start off the podcast with. 10 minutes in.
Okay.
How do you guys feel about the new iCarly reboot? Have you guys seen anything about it? I was taking a poopy this morning. As per usual, my 7:00 poopy. And I was scrolling on my phone and I happened to see an ad for. Are we gonna get demonetized for me saying the P word?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I saw an ad for the new iCarly reboot. And of course we already knew. I don't know about you guys. I've been following it kind of closely because I feel like it's going to be a train wreck. And I like watching train wrecks happen. But we already knew that Jeanette McCurdy wasn't going to be coming back because she said that she hated iCarly and she has a very deep disdain for it and she doesn't want to come back. So I watched the trailer and it's got almost all of the same cast except for Sam. iCarly has a new best friend and she's some like robust African American woman, and I think it's great. I think she's going to be a pretty good character. She seems kind of funny. She seems like she'll take Sam's role pretty well. However, there was a lack of one person that I noticed inside that trailer that kind of shook me to my core.
Gibby.
Yes, it is Gibby.
It was Guppy.
It was Guppy as well. It's two people. I tried looking up to see if Gibby had made a statement on it at all. He made a statement about a year ago where he said that if they approached him about it, that he would be maybe open to the idea in like 20 years if they did it and he felt like he was in a better spot. But like right now he said that he still kind of hates iCarly and he feels like it's kind of like this section of his past that he wished that he never actually did.
That's understandable. I wouldn't want to be Gibby either.
I was almost Gibby.
You were Gibby.
Yeah, and NPC Derek's video group that never happened.
Don't recall.
It was like MPG or NPC or something. You guys want me to rub myself down with like taco sauce or whatever?
That's probably Boyce or something.
Yeah, it sounds kind of weird. I don't know. I think he might have had the hots for me.
You flirt with him every day, so that's the impression all of us got.
Well, I agree. I flirt with everyone every day. That's kind of like my thing. I'm the what do you call those people that don't like gays?
Christians.
Yeah, I'm the Christian gay man.
You're the Christian mingle. Yeah, I saw the iCarly trailer and I saw that Spencer said a swear word and I didn't like it.
I saw that too. He
like,
also offered Freddie some beer. What's going on?
This is
Are they
nuts.
supposed to be older? I haven't seen any. Like, I heard that it was happening. I wasn't sure if it was real or not, but I never looked into it or saw a trailer or anything. So is this supposed to be like just them actually being older and everything?
So the premise of it is that Carly decides that she's gonna restart iCarly. And so
she's like 30.
Yeah, so she brings everyone back, and so she's got Freddie behind the camera, and it's her, and then Spencer, who's her new like wingman, basically. And it's got a really funny tagline where it says, "Carly, Freddie, and Spencer. You've seen them when they were kids. Now see them all grown up." But I'm fairly certain Spencer was always an adult.
I'm pretty sure they were all adults.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, not starting out, I don't think. I remember them being
No, Monk wasn't.
Monk?
No, yeah, Gibby wasn't an adult whenever he started. I think he was like 16.
I don't think so.
Well,
he was a lot.
Facts, but
he was definitely a lot younger. I think he was the youngest on the cast.
I think they were all pretty young when they started.
I'm fairly certain that Miranda Cosgrove was 19 whenever they started iCarly.
I feel like that's a bit of an exaggeration.
I'm Googling it right now.
Yeah, okay.
I'm putting my money where my mouth is.
Put it on this.
I'm putting it on the Jumbotron. Where's my holster for my microphone? God damn it. What's the point of hiring set directors if they don't even fucking set things up properly?
Among Us?
I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting a little heated. I shouldn't be getting so heated. My doctor tells me it's not good for me. Says it's not good for my blood pressure. I just don't understand why I'm paying the set director $10 a week to set up my set for me when he doesn't even actually do it properly. it looked really good whenever I came in, but then I got in here and I started messing with things and fiddling with things and putting my fingers where they didn't belong, and now everything's gone. And it's like, I pay him $10 a week. He should be in here setting up my set again. I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting fumed. I'm getting real fumed right now.
This dude's getting fumed over here.
I'm sitting here in my underwear. The ball's hanging out. Set director says he doesn't even want to come in. I don't even think he speaks English. What a fucking dick, dude.
It's okay. Go off. Speak your truth.
Thanks.
Yeah. Well, I forget what.
Miranda. So Miranda, I don't think I'm gonna get an answer here.
How old was Miranda Cosgrove when iCarly started?
Yeah, literally, that's it.
I looked 14. That up. 2007. What? How did you find it? Oh, I'm using Bing. That explains it. I looked up Miranda Cosgrove age during iCarly, and the first thing that comes up is Miranda Cosgrove about the end of iCarly. Miranda Taylor Cosgrove, born May 14th, 1993. Just tells me her birthday. I was going to have to do math.
Speaking of iCarly, did you guys see that Drake from Drake and Josh is going to jail?
I did. That makes me kind of sad.
See that.
Well, he might not be going to jail, but he was talking to some underage chicks. And I think the biggest news here is that Drake's real name isn't Drake, it's Jared. Like, what?
Wait. Really?
Yeah. All I saw on the news was Jared Bell from Drake and Josh.
Drake Bell.
So that whole entire show was a lie, wasn't it? Why wasn't it called Jared and Josh?
Because they didn't want us to know that his real name was Jared. They're like, from now on, you're Drake. You're the cooler version of Jared.
What if he changed his name?
That'd be scary. So I think we have to understand that there's officially a second Jared
from Subway.
Yeah, we had Jared Fogle. Now we had Jared Bell. They both are touching kids. We're not actually legally giving any advice. Drake Bell could be entirely innocent. We don't know until the court trial goes to the end. But I'm gonna say it like it is. Drake Bell out here is touching kids, whether he's touching their lives with Drake and Josh like he did mine, or he's physically touching them, which is not confirmed.
Yeah, I don't know what you're getting so scared over, because this is America, and it doesn't matter if people haven't been judged innocent or guilty; they're just guilty.
That's true. Speaking of just being guilty, I heard that, and this could be speculation, but I'm going to believe that he's guilty. I heard that Ranger Ryan 01 opened up a Pokemon booster pack, found a limited edition first limited edition special Charizard from the first edition pack, and then ripped it in half.
You can't control that man. He's just gone off the deep end.
That actually happened?
Yeah, of course it happened. He ripped what is that, like a 14? It was a couple $1,000 card.
Yeah, ever since he was playing Flappy Bird in Minecraft, and he started swearing on his YouTube channel, he's just been unhinged.
Is that the one that can teleport for real?
No, you're thinking of Beastie BMXer 45.
So it's a $1,500 card is what it's looking like, but I don't think that's a real one.
For the first edition Charizard?
Yeah, that's definitely not it.
That's like 300,000.
We could trust you on the internet searches, Jordan.
Yeah, seriously.
Well, I don't see any of you guys doing the searches.
Oh, I'm searching.
First edition Charizard. Logan Paul $1 million USD Charizard. What?
Oh, it's because I'm using Bing again. Goddamn Microsoft Bing got me.
This one's on eBay. BGS 9.5 Charizard, first edition, base number 4, Hollow Gem Mint, $249,000.
I'm seeing it now. Jesus, dude, I didn't know that Bing was just pulling me apart like that.
No
You can't
wonder
use
you
that
don't
thing.
believe anything that's true.
Yeah,
This
dude.
this one was sold for 55,000 on eBay. You said one was 250,000.
Yeah. Well, that's what they're asking, I guess.
Oh, well, yeah. This other one said it sold for 55,000.
How do I? Can I take like a print screen right there? Bam. Let me just send this to you so you guys know that I'm not lying. Why would you be spending 55,000 when you can get one for 1,500 right now?
Oh yeah, this one says that it's sold for 220,000. Is that the one you saw?
No, dude, I just
Possibly.
sent you the one I saw.
No, not you.
Not you dingbat.
Not
Yeah,
you, guy who can't look up things on the internet
I did look up things on the internet. I arguably
inaccurately.
I'm doing the better job here because I found it for cheaper.
I got a deal.
I got a guy. His name's Bing.
Dude, everybody's been spending tens, if not hundreds of thousands on these Charizards, and Jordan just found one for 10th of the price.
It's because
The one
everyone's been using Google. I'm the first person to try Bing. They've been waiting for me.
Dude, imagine if we
according
could try
to
Oprah.
according to the PSA blog.com, that $220,000 Charizard was bought by Logic, the
Yes,
rapper.
that is true.
It's true, huh?
Yeah, I heard about that. Logic was getting kind of into it for a minute. I hate the fact that like I was doing this before it was cool.
Oh
What?
yeah, where's your $250,000 card?
I don't have a $250,000 card. Let me pull up the card I do
You
have because
weren't very good at the thing.
I do have a really rare Charizard card.
I've got an old Charizard card.
I got
Got
a
it
card.
from my dad's grandson,
Let me
Haruto.
see if I can find the Charizard I got.
Travis.
Yeah, I got Charizard in Pokemon Go, so
I'm fairly certain that's the card.
no, that's not it.
Yeah, that's the card.
That isn't it.
So this is the card I pulled. Kyla bought me. I can't believe I didn't fucking record it. Kyla bought me a Pokemon booster card like pack set for Christmas, and I pulled this Hollow Charizard.
Oh, $44. It's not bad.
It's the 2014 Mega.
What's its
Which
PSA though? Like you probably folded it and put it in your wallet.
I put it in my mouth. I said, "Man, this card looks really rare. Let's give it a taste." And I folded it up in like a little square, and I stuffed it in my cheek pouch. I kept it in there like dip for a week.
Did it pass the taste test?
It did pass the taste test. That was a pretty $500 scrumptious card. It was worth every penny.
Hell
Now
yeah.
it's sitting. I think it's like on a dresser or maybe like in my basement. I don't know. I kept it inside of a big stack of cards. It's like directly in the middle, so it's protected by the fodder. It's like a game of chess.
Speaking of which, did either of you guys watch the Logan Paul versus Floyd Mayweather fight?
I watched the highlights the day after. I was trying to live stream it, but it was at like 11:30 at night, and I was tired.
Yeah. I mean, there weren't really very many highlights. It was genuinely one of the most boring fights I've ever seen. Like
I have Sorry, go ahead.
I gotta give props for Logan to his last 8 rounds with Floyd Mayweather, but at the same time, it's not like either of them were really doing anything.
I have to give props to Logan. It's probably a scripted punch, but Floyd Mayweather's only been hit hard like 4 times in his career. Dude has like astronomically good defense, and he's also retired and 45. But the first round, Logan Paul hits him with a really nasty right hook.
Yeah, but
And I think that's probably going to go down in history as one of the hardest times Floyd Mayweather's ever been hit, as long as it comes out that it wasn't fake.
I doubt it was fake.
Wasn't this a while ago?
No, this happened like 2 nights ago.
Yeah, Sunday night. You're probably thinking of
McGregor. Right?
Oh yeah, McGregor versus Mayweather.
Yeah. I don't even think McGregor hit him once. It was a bad fight. Dude, I don't like Floyd Mayweather. I'm a big boxing guy. I've never been a fan of Floyd Mayweather, dude. He's always been super fucking boring. And it's not because he's a bad boxer. Well, obviously it's not because he's a bad boxer. Dude's 50-0. It's because he's the best boxer. He's so boring because he's not strong. He doesn't pack an actual good punch. But his defense is so massively wickedly good that you can't hit him. And if you can't hit someone, you can't win a match. Floyd Mayweather, he's got like 24 wins by knockout. He's got 15-0. No, actually, I think it's 27 wins by knockout. Don't know how the fuck he knocked anyone out, dude. His punches, they look like fucking like wet noodle slaps. He's legitimately what you would call it, like basically a shoe shiner.
But he's in the, low weight class, and everyone he's fighting is the same weight as him.
That's true as well. I didn't take that into consideration. That's true. I think it's even more, his defense is even more impressive whenever you take into consideration that he is in a lower weight class and everyone is moving faster down there.
Yeah, I think Logan was like 30 pounds heavier and like 6 inches taller.
I think he was 50. Actually, you might be right. It might be 30. Let me
bing it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Doing weigh-in. Of course, weigh-ins never usually actually.
Yeah, everybody packs on a bunch of weight before the actual fight. So in that time period.
Basically, they go up and they're super dehydrated, and then they leave off of there and they go and they drink a shit ton of water. So they immediately put on like at least 10 pounds.
10 to 15.
They start throwing that shit back.
Yeah.
So Logan weighed in at 189.5, so basically 190. Floyd Mayweather weighed in at 155.
Wow. How tall? How tall are they got, the two guys?
Let me go back. These answers might not be accurate because it is Bing. Floyd Mayweather is 5'8", Logan Paul is 6'2". So Logan has about 6 inches worth on him, half a foot, and he's got about 4 inches worth more of reach. And he's also just about half the age Floyd Mayweather is.
Stacked. This man's a genius.
And he still couldn't win.
How'd he get those numbers?
It was just by luck. Trust me, Bing normally isn't this good.
Look, you train hard.
Train hard. And
do you think if you took like one of those medieval rowing machines and you put your arms into it and you could like stretch your arms out and be a better boxer?
What do you mean medieval rowing machines?
Like, you
I don't know how to picture that.
You tie the ropes around your arms and then they have someone on the side and he like rolls up the ropes and they stretch you. It's one of those torture devices. I think it's called a rowing machine.
I know what you're talking about now, but no. I don't think so.
I think. Why are you questioning me on this? This is literally my area of expertise.
I don't think it'll make you a better boxer. I don't think it'll give you more reach. I don't think it actually stretches you out, like dislocates your bones.
Yeah, you can just relocate them.
Well, then you
like one of them's laying over there. You know,
That's
it's definitely not a
removing the
rowing
bone.
machine, by the way.
I mean, a rowing machine is a fitness thing
I
in
know.
gyms. So it's confusing.
Ugh. I looked up medieval torture. One of them is disfigurement. The picture that they use to show disfigurement is some dude whose hands are so dry and flaky that they cracked, and he has like cracks in his fingers and they're bleeding. That's not even disfigurement. That's just a man that needs to fucking use some lotion.
That's just cute.
How they take pictures back then?
Oh no, it's not a picture of back then. It's a picture of like probably a week ago.
Those medieval guys.
One wink. I didn't know they were still doing that. At this day and age.
Dude, they used to just make people work out for physical torture. Here's a torture method that they use called jetliner position, where they have you, sit up against the wall and pretend like you're sitting on a chair, but you're actually just holding yourself up with your muscles.
Wall sit?
Yeah, dude. That was their medieval torture. You're just wall sitting. Nah, dude, you're just making me strong. Nah. I'm gonna stop wall sitting eventually, and I'm gonna start beating the shit out of you.
Dang.
Whoa, guys, this one's kind of I know that you probably didn't want to hear about all this. One of them is genital mutilation, and then it says / forced circumcision. Boys, we were tortured.
I mean, truly. We already had forced circumcision. That's crazy.
Exactly. We were tortured whenever we were kids. By this logic.
Do you guys think of circumcision as genital mutilation? Like, because wasn't there or isn't there some kind of movement / support base for like banning or stigmatizing circumcising baby boys?
Well,
I think there
Or labeling it as mutilation.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you think about it, like what is generally considered, genital mutilation, and in different foreign countries, they do it to girls. Basically, they, mutilate their genitals, and so they're unable to feel pleasure throughout sex. And when you think about it, taking away somebody's foreskin dramatically reduces the amount of sensation that you can feel as a guy. So it's basically genital mutilation. You're cutting off a piece of somebody's dick, and they feel significantly less pleasure or stimulation throughout sex. So, but I'm actually glad that I had it done.
I was gonna say, I'm not gonna lie to you. I agree with everything you just said. Super happy I was circumcised. I wouldn't want to do it as an adult. An uncircumcised penis looked gross.
Agreed.
Yeah.
But
I was super close, by the way. It's not a rowing machine because I'm a dumbass. It's a rack machine.
Same letter.
Yeah, I'm like right there. It's like almost the same amount of letters.
You're working on it.
Same word almost.
Yeah, I'd like just change a couple letters. Same word.
If you try hard enough, rack and rowing kind of rhyme.
Yeah, I'm Eminem.
Exactly. So I got a story I gotta tell you guys. It's pretty epic story that I think you guys should hear about. So in the last episode of the Channel 5 News official podcast, I decided to be a little sneaky. And in the outro song, I decided to use one of my favorite songs from Cowboy Bebop, Space Lion, knowing full well that the video is going to get copyright claimed, and It did, but my channel's not big enough to make money on it anyway. So I was like, who cares? It's just a copyright claim. But I got to thinking about it and thinking about how like I was saying, this doesn't really apply to me because I wasn't going to make money, or we weren't going to make money off that episode anyway. But it's kind of fucked up that an entire company, like, we put in last episode an hour and a half worth of entertaining content, I would have to say. And just because I used 15 seconds of a song, that entire hour and a half worth of content is now owned by some other company. And it's kind of fucked up when you think about it. And also, since I'm not eligible for monetization on my channel because it doesn't have enough subscribers, I've opted out of having ads put on my videos. But now, since that video got copyright claimed, it has ads on it, and I think that's kind of fucked up. Like, I get it. You have to pay to use somebody's song, and but it's like, I don't know. That's an hour and a half worth of content that somebody else just owns now.
That's really nuts. I didn't know that if they copyright claimed it, that they can legally put ads on it, but we can't.
So
Exactly.
does that mean the company that owns the song gets money if people watch that episode?
Yeah, and since it's a podcast, it's an hour and a half long, there's probably, I don't know, I'd say a solid amount of ads on that video, maybe like 6 or something. So,
Good
I
thing
mean,
we don't have any viewers.
yeah, I mean, like I was saying, it doesn't really apply to us because it's too small. They're not going to make any money off of it anyway. But say like podcasting was our main source of income, like it's kind of messed up.
Yeah. Is there a way to like remove that copyright or to protect yourself against it?
I think we have to fight. I think we have to fight it.
You would have to fight it, claiming that it's fair use, but I'm not too sure it was fair use anyway.
I would have to agree with you there. I think we stole it.
What
Yeah,
about like when you say descriptions like, "Oh, I don't own this song." Like, what does that mean? Anything?
Yeah, you're right. You didn't post inside the description. I do not own any content. I do not own the rights to the music used in the last 15 seconds of this.
I don't think that really works.
Dude, I watch AMV channels that do it all the time.
Well, I did that.
I've done it myself, okay? I have Let's Fighting Love video and I fought the copyright claim and won.
Well, I definitely have that in my Mario Kart video, and that video's been claimed for like 10 years at this point.
Because you didn't fight it.
Made it, Ryan.
Uh,
Go fight that Mario Kart copyright claim.
it's definitely, literally, I'm just using Mario Kart music and the trailers from the Mario Kart games, so it's not fair use at all. Like, I didn't even bother to clip up the trailers or clip up the music. Like, it's completely stolen content. But
What kind
you
of
know,
video is it?
I made a top 8 list of the best Mario Kart videos back when I first started my channel, and it's the only video I have on my channel that went semi-viral. Like, it has, I think, 15,000 views on it. So, like, I could have made money off that video a little bit, but it got claimed.
Sure. If you keep creating content, you'll learn how to deal with those kinds of issues. Because I'm sure many channels have faced that issue or those kinds of problems and figured out how to circumvent / handle.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely something that just comes with time.
Yeah,
Time that we're
experience.
probably never going to put into it.
Well, yeah,
I've
that's
also got a story.
What'd you say?
yeah. No.
Derek?
I also have a story.
Oh, what's the story?
Last Wednesday when we recorded the podcast, I was approached by my neighbor. He came, knocked on my door, and said he really needed help with his business, and he asked if I could help him. He gave me $14 an hour, but maybe bump it up depending. And Monday through Friday, start around 7 a.m., finish when he feels like it, I guess. I said sure, but I gave him the stipulation that I would like to find a job more in line with the 4 years I spent in college. And so this would be a temporary position at best. And he said sure. And this Monday I started roofing. And
Oh,
it
that's
sucks.
awesome.
It sucks.
Yeah, I'd imagine it's super hot.
It's the worst thing I've ever done.
Really? You don't like roofing?
No.
I thought
It's
that was
hard.
what you loved.
No. Make me a biologist now. If anything, this has been really motivating in getting my shit together.
I'm quite a fan of roofing. I hate it whenever the sun's beating down on you like every single day. But if it's an overcast day and the clouds are in the sky and it's nice and gray out, I love roofing, dude. It's a lot of fun just being up there.
Yeah, well.
Jordan's never roofed before.
Yeah, I don't think so.
That is a lie. I've roofed my parents' house several times.
Oh, well, I do it professionally, Jordan.
Yeah,
So-
that's fine, dude. I don't imagine it's very much different from me doing it for my house to doing it for someone else's house.
I think it is.
You're just hammering in the fucking nails, bud.
Nope. Now, I don't know how to do, like, I guess I would assume the trade kind of work, which is shingling, because there's a method to the madness of how you put the shingles on. You got to put them on the right way to give the house the most protection.
Yeah.
So I'm the grunt. There's only 3 of us. And I guess the one guy doesn't come every day, but I've only been working for 3 days and he's been there, so 100% track record.
That's pretty insane.
But yeah, they rip up all the shingles that are on the roof, and then I just run back and forth, pick up all of the debris. So every shingle that's on the roof, I pick it up and throw in the dump truck that's 3 stories below me. And then I go and rip up the felt paper that's underneath the shingles. And then I help the other guy lay down the new paper. There's ice guard that goes near the edges, or I guess the near the gutter. And then this type of felt, which is like a moisture guard, I think they call it. And we cover the roof in that. And they put the shingles, and I make sure they have their shingles. But each package is like 70 pounds.
Yeah.
So I'm just running across the roof with all these packages and laying them out, and I have to go down 30 feet to the ground and grab one and put it on my shoulders and then climb 30 feet back up. It's so brutal.
That's what that was the worst part for me, was carrying the shingles up.
Yeah, but
I suck with heights, and I suck with ladders, and I suck with
roofing.
No. Pretty good at roofing, unfortunately.
I really don't have faith in you right now.
I know you don't, but that's unfortunate because you never actually saw me roof.
That's true.
I've done roofing a couple times, like quite a few, and then I also used to sell roofing services as well.
Has anyone seen your roof before?
Yes.
I don't buy it. I want to see the proof. But anyway, yesterday it was like 84.
I suck with balance. Balance. That was the word I was looking for before I got so viciously attacked.
Well, we scrutinize to find the truth. Channel 5 News Podcast.
Official.
But so yesterday it was 84 degrees here in Northeast Ohio, and 78% humidity because it had rained at various points throughout the day. And I just like sweat through all of my clothes. By 8 a.m., I'm completely drenched, like even my shorts and socks and legs, everything.
How many sets of clothes were you wearing?
Just one.
Okay.
And I weighed myself that morning. So Tuesday morning, I weighed myself at 6:30, 6:45. I was 187.8 pounds. And then I weighed myself again like 8 hours later when I got home. I think I got home, it was like 3:30. And I was 182.8 pounds. So it was like 5 pounds worth of sweat and other things. But I had consumed like, not quite, but almost 3 liters of water. But I guess that was nowhere near enough.
Oh yeah. I've been at the ballpark now where like I will go out to work and I'll drink my entire gallon of water. I'd say probably around like 3/4 of my day. And then I'll get home and still am very visibly dehydrated and could probably do another gallon of water.
Yeah.
Like
Damn.
it's just the heat has been unbearable. Today it was 90 and it was just awful.
Yeah. Yeah, I miss
Speaking of
cold
which,
weather.
I'm gonna run downstairs and go grab a gallon of water. I'll be right back, guys.
All right, there he goes off on his
Your boy's a little thirsty.
Yeah.
water quest.
So now I'm just trying to. It's time to get my LinkedIn and my resumes in order. Start getting something to get me out of this gig.
Yeah, you gotta break out.
Yeah.
They always say do what you can to leave the hood, and that's what you gotta do now. You gotta leave the hood.
I hear you. Of my family members that I would consider successful, none of them live in this area, and one of them told me a couple of weeks ago. He said, "Look, if you want to make money, you got to get out of town."
That's what you gotta do.
And my gosh, I don't want to be a roofer anymore. Well, I didn't to begin with. I just figured, this guy literally showed up and knocked on my door. Like,
Yeah,
he's desperate.
someone comes knocking. It's not
Don't
often that jobs are just showing up at your door.
don't knock
Yeah,
twice.
so I figured I'd give it a chance. But I mean, mad respect to everyone who does it for their whole lives.
Yeah, seriously.
Door-to-door sales.
Yeah. No, bunny farming.
Mad respect to bunny farmers.
Shit, dog.
Door-to-door sales is like nuts hard.
I used to work with this guy at the county who was a pig farmer, and like he would just stand in the corner of the garage and tell people who walked past about like collecting semen samples from his pigs to breed them. He was a good guy.
Pretty cool, man.
He is what all of us can strive to be.
100%.
Yeah.
Ryan,
I never got to show you the pictures of that girl that your uncle was dating. The one who was my age. One who was 20 and he was 50.
He's a player, man. I
Go
guess
get him, man.
ladies love his bald head.
Yeah. It's his personality, I guess.
yeah, it's something that begins with a P.
Personality.
Bald head.
But anyway, Derek, I need you to answer me a question. So I went to go and get a gallon of water from Walmart.
Just now?
Yeah, just now.
Okay.
And there was 3 different versions of the gallon of water that they had there. They had purified water. They were all the same amount of. They were all 80 cents. They had purified water. They had distilled water. And they had spring water. What what differentiates them? Is any one better than any other for specific things?
Well, I prefer spring water. Distilled water has it's just pure water. It doesn't have any of the nutrients or chemicals or molecules floating around in it. Also, distilled water is not conductive of electricity.
That is true.
I don't know really what purified water is, other than maybe they try and take out any harmful chemicals, but I'm sure that they would do that for spring water too.
Yeah, I normally get distilled water because I never paid attention. But like, I went out. I was specifically buying this gallon for Kyla because she said that she wants to start drinking a gallon of water a day. And so I was looking at them, and I was like, "Wait a minute here. There's different containers." So I bought her spring water, and she has not drank any of it. And I got home today and was dying of thirst, so I opened it up. So I've been drinking a little bit of her spring water, but I do have the Brita filter downstairs. I can refill it. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry.
How did it taste, the spring water?
Fucking amazing. Like, some of the best water I've ever drank.
Swear to God, dude. Dude, like Ice Mountain is my brand of choice if I'm doing like big brand water bottles, which I almost never do because, stick to your reusable water bottles because they're good for the environment. But if I had to choose, if you put a gun to my head, I'd pick Ice Mountain.
That's pretty good.
Spring water.
It's all about Dasani.
Ew.
Yeah.
Dasani's
don't like Aquafina.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I was always a Nestle boy, and now that I'm an adult, I understand how wrong I was.
I'm always a what's it called? I think Deer Park or something.
Yeah, Deer Park is my second choice.
It's just
Deer
the
Park. I don't know this.
My brother, when I was a little kid, he convinced me that Deer Park was just deer spit. And,
shit, Deer Park.
I thought it was gross, but then it's still the best tasting water.
I mean, I don't care if it is spit. I'm diving in.
I'm about to take a swim in that spit.
I mean, isn't there like some weird science fact where it's like everyone's breath is just part of the collective atmosphere, so you're basically breathing everyone's molecules in it like every moment or at some point in your life?
Yeah, like the breath that you're breathing in right now has molecules from every single person that's ever walked the face of the earth before you. So like the way that I've always heard it described is like Alexander the Great walked the earth like, I don't know, what, a couple hundred years ago. And every time you take in a breath, you're breathing in the oxygen that Alexander the Great once also breathed in. So a little bit of his particles are still inside that oxygen that you're breathing in. So you got a little bit of Alexander the Great in you, so you should become great.
That's inspirational.
Yeah, it really is.
That's kind of gross, because I know some people with some stinky breath.
That's true. I also know some people, though, that am I like really close to the mic?
No, I'm breathing your breath.
Oh. Whoops.
I'm stealing it right from under your nose.
I ran out of oxygen because Derek stole it all.
Way to go,
Derek. I turned around and there was a gigantic stainless steel straw sticking out of my my window in my room. Oh. And it like goes all the way from here to bleep that out. Goes all the way from here to wherever Derek stays, and he's just sucking oxygen out of my room.
Good clean air.
Yeah. Oh no.
So anyway, I went into a swimming pool the other day and went underwater just to hold my breath, and I made it to 1:45, but I definitely could have gotten to 2. I just wussed out. I'm like, there's no way. I should be dead.
I just got scared.
Yep. Exactly it. I mean, I was convulsing, but I could have made it to 2.
I could
should
have
have
made it
pushed
to
it.
2, but it would have cost me everything.
I could have made it to 2 and then 18 from there.
I have been going to we've been going off to the freaking what is it? The park. We've been going to the park that I took you guys to, that small like little pond area. We've been out there like probably 2 to 3 times to go swimming this year already. And
in the river or whatever?
Yeah. Yeah, in the little
do
pond.
people do that?
Yeah, there's a little section off area for it.
Oh.
The first time we went, there was like no one there. So me and Kyla and we brought our buddy Colton, and we just set up a little spot on the beach and just sat down, brought some food, had some drinks, and then just like went swimming. And then the second time I went, it was with me, Kyla, and then her sister, and then her sister's boyfriend. So me and him went out into the water, and Kyla and her sister sat up on the land and were wussed out.
Nice.
Yeah.
I do love being in some water.
Can I ask you? This is super controversial. I need someone else to agree with me on this. Whenever you're going swimming, isn't the point of swimming to get into water that's colder than the atmosphere around it?
When I swim, I mean, I don't know if that's ever the point, but I guess every time I have swam, that's how it's ended up.
I mean,
although no, because there are heated pools.
There are heated pools, but heated pools are initially wrong. If you're going swimming, you want to get refreshed from the temperature outside. I don't want to dive into an 80 degrees heated pool when it's 85 outside.
Yeah, the thing is, though, is that you lose your body heat way faster in water than you do in air, which is why you can be in water that's warmer than the air but get cold.
I don't ever get cold in water. I only get warmer. I only ever get warmer in water, and it's insane to me that like someone would go into water and complain that it's too cold. Like, if you're going swimming, you expect the water to be cold. This has been a big thing because every single time I've went swimming, like I went with Colton, and it was 70 degrees out that day, and the water was like maybe 40, and that was perfect. That was exactly what I needed, dude. I was hot, and that was a perfect degrees for the water to be. And Colton and Kyla said it was way too cold to get in the water, so they stood on the edge and talked to me while I bathed, basically in this like river.
You take cold showers?
I take a hot shower, so I start off hot, and then whenever I'm done actually washing, I slowly start cranking up the cold until it becomes like ice. And then I'll sit in that for usually like 2 to 3 minutes, and then I'll hop out. Kind of gets the muscles and like everything going for me.
Oh.
Why do you ask?
No. Just because you say you like it water cold.
Yeah, I've always liked water cold. I remember like in West Virginia, after like whenever I would go down there sometimes for the winter, and after me, Gary, Seth, and Silas got finished stacking up like a shit ton of wood, and then moving wood into the house, like we would do it in the middle of the snow. It'd be like, I'd say the coldest it was like maybe 10 outside, and we just got finished stacking a bunch of wood for like maybe 2 hours, and we're dripping with sweat. And we went down to the mill and we hopped in the creek, and it was definitely within the negatives, and that water never felt better. Like we stayed in that water for probably at least an hour.
Do you dislike hot tubs?
I don't dislike hot tubs, but if I'm getting in a hot tub, there has to be something cold nearby for me to hop into.
There's got to be a cold tub nearby.
Yeah, like if I'm doing a hot tub, I want them to have like at least a pool or something where the heat isn't on, so that I can hop out of the hot tub, hop in the pool, get nice like and chilled down, and then if I hop back in the hot tub, it kind of like rejuvenates that like relaxing
fight or flight
to the heat.
Huh? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I tell you guys the story of, or did I say it on this podcast of that time when I was swimming in the Colorado River in like a section of the canyon, the Grand Canyon?
No.
Um, well, I was in Arizona for like a missions trip through the church in between. I think it was freshman and sophomore year of high school, so that's summer. It might have been summer after that, but either way, we took the van that we rode in down to the river. It was like an hour to an hour and a half trip down like this rocky dirt road to get there. And supposedly it's something that only the locals get to use or ever use because it's through like an Indian reservation that we had access to based on the people we were staying with, the church we were staying with. And, you know, the road is so like uninhabited slash unmodernized that there's like wild donkeys and stuff just roaming around and horses too. It was really crazy. Those might have been like loose from someone's farm though. And by the time we get down to the bottom of the canyon, there is, or I don't know if it's part of the canyon, but I think it was part of the canyon. But we get to the very bottom and it is sweltering hot. It's like it's Arizona in the middle of the summer, and it's to the point where you know your phone won't turn on because it's overheating, but you didn't take it out and it's been in the shade and everything. I think the temperature on the ground was like 110 degrees. So obviously you get in the water to cool off, but the thing is the water was frigid cold for some reason. So like you're in there for 10 minutes and you come out and your skin is blue, your lips are blue, everyone's chattering and shivering. I try and stay in as long as I can, but it's either die by cold or die by heat. You know, two extremes, neck and neck. It was phenomenal.
That sounds like perfect.
It was a great time.
That sounds like heaven in Jordan's perspective.
Yeah, Ryan, what's your opinion on water needing to be colder than the air?
I don't agree or disagree with that. If it's summer and it's hot out, then yeah, I'd like the water to be a little cooler, but I don't think I don't think it disqualifies you from going swimming if the water temperature is warmer than the atmosphere temperature.
That's because you guys are fools.
He's an adaptable man.
Well, here's the deal. Like if it's 32 degrees outside, why would I want to go swimming in 31-degree water?
It'd be ice.
Because it'd be nice to go swimming.
It'd be ice.
Yes, it would.
Jordan's just built different, and I think
Yeah, dude, I'm just a different man.
I think that's the only thing we can take from this is Jordan's a roofer and he's built different.
I feel like I've almost done every job under the surface.
Under the
Under
surface.
the surface.
Under the
Yeah,
surface
like,
of
yeah.
the pool.
He's been to the center of the earth. No big deal.
He's done every job that there is to do at the center of the earth. Like I said, built different.
Yeah, that's just me.
Jordan's out here. He's like, you want to know how I became the top seller in the United States? Well,
it's because I was built different.
It's because I take baths in pools that are colder than the atmosphere, and a lot of people just don't seem to understand that. But
yeah, dude, it's all a matter of making people feel like you understand them and that you're a genuine human being. And how do you be a genuine human being? By being different than all the rest of, by being better than everyone else.
Built Ford tough.
Yeah.
That's about that.
So we were talking about this before. Ryan never got to finish his statement. So what'd you get today, Ryan?
Oh, I'm glad you asked, Jordan Wright. I purchased a. Wait for it. Wait. Oh, I thought you guys were going to interrupt me, as always.
No, not at all.
Professionals.
I bought an Oculus VR headset, Quest 2
Oh, wow.
version. And I've been.
Why?
Oh shit! I didn't think about that.
He wasn't prepared.
It just seemed like the thing to do at the time. I just saw it on the shelf and I was like, well, I guess I have to.
Yeah, everybody's doing it.
Yeah, you got that supermarket money rolling in. That's awesome. And you bought a car too. Wow, this guy's living
He's
large.
balling, dude.
What the heck?
I'm basketballing.
This guy was poor like 3 weeks ago.
Hey,
This guy's Jarl Ballgriff because he be balling.
hey, you roof enough houses, you might be able to afford some nice things like myself.
I got you.
No, I just
Well,
took
I'm
inspiration
trying
from
not to.
Jordan because Jordan just buys stuff a lot of the time, and
That's funny.
and I'm like,
You gotta live a life you enjoy, and I can get behind that. Sometimes I think I should buy more stuff because I just keep waiting for something better to come along, and then something better comes along, and then I decide to wait until something better comes along. So in the
This guy's
end,
been waiting for Pokemon Gray for a long time.
yeah, I want Pokemon Purple. Where is it?
Pokemon Purple Nurple.
He was talking all kinds of mad stuff. Like, yeah, you guys are dumb for buying Pokemon X and Y. Wait till they release Pokemon Z.
There's no reason why they can't.
It's still coming, Derek. Don't worry.
I can hold my breath for that long. It'll
Yeah.
come. So, Ryan, how do you enjoy the Oculus Rift 2? Is that what it is?
Oculus Quest 2. It's actually really cool. I haven't done VR to much of an extent prior, and I haven't played around with it a whole lot yet. But it kind of tripped me out, like how realistic and how fun some of the stuff can be. And
Did you
what?
Did you end up getting any games purchased yet?
I got one game. It's called Echo. It's a free game.
Oh, shoot! We can play Echo.
Dude, let's play some Echo. That game is actually really fun.
I forgot, dude. That was the game that was like clonking me in the head. I love Echo Arena, dude.
Hell yeah, Derek. When are you gonna buy a VR?
Yeah, I mean, when's the next one coming out?
Like
16 years
couple
from.
months.
Did you say tonight?
Yeah. Dropping.
I keep thinking like maybe I'll finally buy stuff that I want, like I don't know, a gaming system or something, just so I can keep up with the cool kids. I keep thinking that I'll do that if I can get established in a job that I'll enjoy. You know, I don't want to be using my roofing money because I don't want to keep doing it.
Well, you should buy an Oculus Quest 2 and with your roofing money, just so you'll have something to look forward to when you get home from roofing.
Yeah, you should buy an Oculus Quest 2 and start streaming and become a famous VR streamer, and then you won't have to do roofing.
Oh, yeah, well, there you go. Feeds into itself.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I still have to beat God of War that Jordan gave me.
Yeah.
Still love the
I,
game, just haven't played it in a couple of weeks because haven't been technologically available.
That's understandable. I've been on a Pokemon binge. It's like all I've been playing. So I've been playing Pokemon MMO, I've been playing Pokemon Stadium 2, and I've been playing Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness.
How about Pokemon Go? Bitch.
I tried logging on to Pokemon Go today, and the server was crashed. So I think that was God telling me I shouldn't do it right now.
We're like Pokemon
Ryan's been
X.
playing.
Yeah, I've been playing Pokemon Go quite a lot. It was just mainly from when I was back at school, my dorm room, and like the surrounding 4 dorms all were Pokestops, and yeah, I could just like spend them all from my room, and you'd get a lot of Pokemon there. So, but yeah, I've been playing it quite a bit recently. I think I've leveled up from like 25 to 32 in the last month or something.
Oh, dude, you're probably a higher level than me now.
I'm just freaking balling.
Let's see if I can log on. I might have to update it. Maybe that's the issue I was having.
Jordan, I played a little bit of Pokemon MMO, and I think we're in the same place. Like, I mean, I have access, I know, to Erica, the gym leader, but I haven't battled her yet. And I mean, I have been to, I think, Saffron City and I think another city. I'm not exactly sure where you're at because we were waiting to do the gym leaders until we could all like spectate the battles, right?
Yeah, I was. I've been waiting on you guys for so long. I just kind of said F it. So I beat Koga. Last night I beat Koga. I'm sitting in front of Giovanni, and I'm sitting in front of I don't remember what her name is, the lady inside of Saffron City. And then I also beat the little fighting type gym next to Saffron City Psychic Gym to get my Hitmonchan. So that's where I'm sitting at right now.
I thought the objective here was that we were playing together.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought so too. But
then Jordan wanted to beat the game in one night.
Yeah, I kept logging on and no one else did.
It's because we were supposed to play together.
I'm sorry. You guys should get on more.
Jordan's I logged in. Why aren't you guys here?
I decided that I didn't want to continue playing without you guys, so I just made a new character. I'm going through Hoenn right now on a new character named Cool Guy Gordon Ramsay.
Everybody add him. Except Ramsey was probably spelled wrong.
He's not. I made like double certain of that actually.
All right. Well, when are we playing? Next time,
dude. I work.
Find out next time on the Channel 5 podcast.
Yeah. How long are we going? We should probably end this off soon.
Okay.
Well, honestly, I kind of want to go play Echo.
All right. Well, let's end it off then, I guess.
Well, we know what his priorities are.
Well, I'm excited, dude. This is the first time I get to play VR with fucking ryanmc. Honestly,
I've been gonna play with you.
You're gonna play with me, right, Ryan?
Yes. Yes, sir.
That's what I thought. Remember, right. I'm the owner of Channel 5 News. I just appointed you president.
Well, what position am I?
You're also a newscaster.
That's lonely up at the top of the totem pole.
Yeah, president's actually like the lowest rank in the Channel 5 News office.
It is the only power he has, the ability to send us to war at a moment's notice.
Except Congress has to do that.
No, that's for the United States government. The Channel 5 News stronger. Operates on a completely different scale.
We're autonomous.
Yeah, we're not bound by governments. We're global. So we have 1 man instead of a full, like, 42 army.
We have one.
Anyway, yeah. Who wants to close us out?
Thanks for watching, kiddos. We'll check you out next time.
Thanks for watching,
And
guys.
we'll,
Check us out next time,
stay-
and we'll all